know it was very last minute, but we're very grateful that you're here. Cause I got my love to keep me warm. Cause I got my love to keep me warm. Cause I got my love to keep me warm. Thank you very, very much. We met in the winter and we fell in love. Who here knows Rocking Around the Christmas Tree? Finally! A long song, I say that with caution. Rudolph the Red Donkey? The little grey donkey. That was amazing! I think we should have an extra song. Wow, that's amazing. Well, do you know what? I think everyone here loved that song, didn't you all? Yeah? That was amazing. Very well done. Can't be alone at a mistletoe. He's all I want in a big red bow. Go ask 100 single girls from here to Philadelphia. They'll say it's clear as day. You're in for sleepless nights. Hello, definitely looking at my vest today. This is my today. Today was so rushed. I've already washed my hands, but today was terrible. I had 9 minutes to get myself all painted green, take off the clothes I was wearing, put on my costume, take off my jewellery as well, and run down the stairs and back up the stairs. Stressful. But we did it. And actually, it looks a bit spotty, but it's been worse. The worst part was, actually, you can't see it now, but my whole thumb was just white. Oh well. But actually the arms are pretty good, on the most part, kind of. Bear in mind, I've washed my hands, so like obviously some water's probably dripped. But today is a very good day. In the morning we had a Santa visit. Oh, my hair is so green. And Santa visits can be a bit hit or miss for us in terms of whether or not it's enjoyable. But today was actually very good. And then we got back, did some stuff. I've been very busy prepping for some auditions that I'll hopefully get a chance to film tomorrow because it's all self-tapes. So I spent any spare moment that I had looking at that. But it was a really nice day. It was chill, we were all in, which always helps because then, I don't want to say you don't need to work as hard, but like you don't necessarily need to focus on as much. I think that's the main thing, because when we have lots of kids running around, if there's 5 pairs of eyes, it's always better than 1. And then we had our evening entertainment, and basically for a lot of every evening that we have a festive finale, which is like the final night for some guests. We split us up, and 2 of us go off and start off with a cabaret, and the other 3 start off with something else. And the 2 doing the cabaret is where we all finish up. It's where we do our pantomime. And I had originally split it really evenly so that we'd all be equal amounts of the cabarets and being back in the hotel. But due to illness from various members in the cast, I've ended up doing every single cabaret with someone else always, but I've never been inside on one of those split nights. So I've never had to do like the walk across, because there's a 2-minute walk that you have to do at like 8:30 or whatever. So I've never had to do that, and today was going to be the first day, and then someone was sick again, so I did it, as in the cabaret. And tomorrow I'm always scheduled to do the cabaret, and then from now on we only ever all go to the cabaret together, and we're going to do shared cabarets between 4 of us, but we'll all be in the venue. No one has to do the walk across, which makes me very happy, and I'm very proud of that. It's a silly thing to be proud of, but I am. Especially because if you had told me like even a year ago that I would be singing cabarets 3 to 4 times a week professionally, I just wouldn't believe you. I just wouldn't. So it's pretty cool. And the venue's really cool. I think I've already shown it in a vlog as well. Like, I just love it. So we did that tonight, but we weren't meant to do it tonight because from this point on, all our guests leave on Thursday. No one is leaving tomorrow. But we only found out Monday night that that wasn't going to happen and that we were still going to have to do it over 2 nights, which meant that we very panicked last minute, had to tell a lot of guests that they had to come to an earlier one. But of course, some people had booked things and we said, we understand, you can just come on Wednesday. But as a result, we had a tiny audience the whole night. But the audience was one of the best audiences we've had. And in fact, the local technician said, he was like, that's the best audience you guys have ever had. They were very funny. There's one scene where I explain, obviously, that I'm allergic to water. and it's obviously meant to be a setup for later in the show. But the kids started going absolutely mental and bringing me their water bottles and be like, ah! And at one point, one of the dads was like, too early. But it made me laugh. It was very funny. So the pantomime actually went quite well. So that was nice, despite the small audience. But the real highlight of my night is that I am on a half day tomorrow, which means that all I'm doing tomorrow is the cabaret in the arena, something else in the arena, which we always do and I love hosting, and then the pantomime. That is my day tomorrow, which is fantastic because it means a lion, time to look over all the stuff that I need to send by Thursday, and then also time to actually film the stuff that I need to send on by Thursday, some of which is a dance, so I need a stage, so I'm going to use the stage in the hotel. It's just so nice. And then like the evening is just the easiest part of the job. It's just the most fun. It's the reason I took this job, basically. Well, Lapland was, but anyway. So tomorrow's going to be a good day, and then from tomorrow on, everything gets easier, because then we're down to our final week, which means that Thursday we're all going to be at the airport because it's going to be a big airport day. But from that point on, usually what we'd be doing is we'd be splitting the 5 of us into 2 sets, and you'd always not have enough people. Not enough, but it meant that we were always covering more. But now we don't have to cover anything extra, hopefully. It's just all 5 of us doing the one thing, which is how many there's meant to be. So it should make our lives easier. And not just that, that's Thursday. Then Friday I have a day off. Brilliant. Saturday's Christmas Eve. Oh, I've just thought of something else I need to do tomorrow, and that's finish my last Vlogmas video. Friday's my day off, Saturday's Christmas Eve. So it's going to be chill enough day, and presumably slightly early finish because obviously people want to go and celebrate Christmas Eve. Then Sunday, Christmas Day, I think again it's just going to be lots of fun, and that's one of the nights that we have our pantomime as well in the evening, which again is just so much fun, and I have a feeling it'll be a good audience considering it's Christmas, and we have an early finish that day as well. Then Monday's going to be another big airport day. Tuesday will be interesting, we'll see what happens. I think it'll be an early finish though because there's nothing special happening that night. And Wednesday is our very last day, and we have our pantomime in the evening, and again it's an early finish, and then Thursday morning I go home, which is really mental to me, really. And I'm so torn because on the one hand I'm really ready to go home. There's just a lot of reasons why I am more than ready to go home. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But on the other hand, I am gonna miss the Lapland landscape so much. And living here, like, the living conditions haven't been great, but living here is really amazing. It's just so beautiful all the time. And like it's snowing and the snow is so pretty and glittery. It really is magical. I told myself before coming out here that it would be. And I told everyone like that was the reason I was going. And it just really is. And then having seen the Northern Lights last night as well, that's made a difference. And the weekend of Christmas is meant to be like high chances for Northern Lights. And the sky is meant to be clear those nights, so fingers crossed. But like what I saw last night was stunning. And like it feels so pinch me. I will be sad when I leave, even though I'm so ready to leave. It's so weird. But then I look at some of the auditions I have, and some of them are so exciting, and I'm genuinely not expecting to get them. But if I could get them, next year would be insane. Insane. And that's making me really happy because getting auditions through, even if it doesn't go beyond that, it's nice to know that I stand a chance as a working actor. She says very questioningly. Obviously, we all know how the industry works, but I feel like I've been very safe this year. I've stuck with one company and had a full year of work because of it. And I'm very grateful for that. But it's kind of felt too easy almost. Like I got into the summer job and then it's just been promised work basically, which is incredible. And I'm really grateful for that. But now I'm excited to see what else I can potentially do. I feel good about the new year. I feel excited and ready. I don't like 2023, that's an ugly number, but I'm excited for it. Anyway, this is a really long video. It wasn't going to be this long, but I just kept chatting as it goes. So I'm going to hop in the shower now and I might see you later, probably will. Because I can sleep in tomorrow, so I can stay up a bit later tonight. I'll probably actually look at some of the audition material, but then I'll probably also watch a movie or something. Treat myself. It does also feel really weird making this whole long video in green, but oh well. I'll see you later. I purposely haven't looked at myself yet. Actually, that's not so bad. I thought I was going to be more green because when I wipe my face on my towel, all that's come off. But actually, I don't think it does look that bad. But I'm looking at this in my phone and not in an actual mirror. But I think my fingers aren't as green. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. Anyway, I'm going to go get dressed now. Yay!